here today with Jon Krakauer. We're going to be interviewing him on his climb on Everest. So Jon, how did you first get into climbing?
When I was 9 years old, I had a family friend who had climbed Mount Everest, and then it seemed like such a cool thing to do. So, that's
Okay. What climbing experience did you have before the Everest climb?
I was a carpenter who would work, that's how I made money, to plan my expeditions. And I'd go to like Alaska or a ton of other places just to climb.
What motivated you to take on the task of reaching the summit?
I never really got the opportunity to do it, but it was mostly a fantasy anyway. But the magazine I was working for wanted me to write an article on it, so that's how I got to go.
Did you reach the summit of Everest? What tribulations did you face on your essay?
I did make it to the top. And I think it was mostly everyone made it up fine, but the whole stopping and waiting for people to come, and then other people would pass me, and I just wanted to get to the top. It's really annoying.
Did you make it back to Camp 4?
Yes, I did.
After the trip, how did you feel about those that died?
I feel very guilty and very mournful for them, and I was in a very dark place coming down from Mount Everest, and I rolled a J and cried a lot. Very emotional.
What do you believe caused so many deaths on Everest? Was it the storm? Was it only the storm, the cause, or were there others at fault?
I think it was pretty much the storm, because it's cold, and I think had we waited, I feel like waiting would have been probably a good idea, but then I guess no one really knew about the storm, and maybe some nitpicking things that people probably could have done differently could have done something.
How long did you stay on the summit?
Like a minute or two. And get up and down.
Do you feel that if Rob Hall had followed the turnaround time, things could have been different?
Most likely, because I feel like if people were to just turn around, then they would have turned around before the storm would have happened, and probably mostly everyone would have been safe. Maybe a couple frost bites here and there, but other than that, I think maybe a few people might have died, but not as many as there was.
Okay, thank you, Jon. That is it for the questions. Have a nice day.